Your mind is either your greatest prison or your greatest power. This is Think and Grow Forever. I am Toya D, and this is a space where we break the chains of the mind, we reclaim our identity, and we build the life we were always meant to live. Everything I teach here is built on one truth: master yourself, free your mind, and prosper forever. Now let's get into today's message. Who are you without your roles, without your history, without what other people think of you? Think about it. Who are you? Most women, when I ask that question, they go quiet. And they go quiet not because they don't have an answer, but because the only answer that they really can truly come up with is ones they borrow, or the ones that belong to some other version of them. Now, today we're going to go deep on identity and ego. What it actually means, how your ego has been protecting a version of you that you have already outgrown, and how can you start building an identity that actually belongs to you. Here's what most people get wrong about ego. They really think it's arrogance. They think ego is the person who brags, who thinks that they are better than everyone else. But that's not what ego is. Ego is your sense of self. It's the story in your mind that has been constructed about who you are. And it will fight. And it will fight hard to keep that story intact. Even when that story is small, even when that story is painful, even when you consciously want to change. You have to understand your ego is a familiar identity, even a limited one. It believes that it's safer than the unknown of becoming someone new. So your ego isn't your enemy, but it's truly like a gatekeeper. And if you don't understand how it works, your ego will quietly run your entire life. So your identity wasn't built by you, not originally. It was built by the environment you grew up in, the people who raised you, the experiences that shaped you, especially the painful ones, and the conclusion you drew from all of it. So you have to understand that by the time you were 7 years old, the core blueprint of your self-concept was already in place. Think about that. A 7-year-old decided who they are. And most of us have been living inside that blueprint ever since. Now, this is how the identities that we carry sound like. It tells you, I am the strong one. I am the one who figures it out. Or it will say, I don't ask for help. I'm not the type of person who has it easy. Success doesn't come to me naturally. How many of you all tell yourself that? And you have to realize those aren't true. Those are old decisions. And they have been shaping every choice you have been making all this time. So your ego will keep you stuck in 4 ways. So your ego protects your current identity in 4 specific ways. And once you see them, you'll start to recognize them everywhere. So this is what the ego does. The first one, it will resist change by calling it a threat. Every time you try to grow into a new version of yourself, your ego reads it as danger. Not an opportunity, but danger. Because new means unfamiliar. And guess what? Unfamiliar means the current you might not survive. Now, that resistance you feel when you are on the edge of breaking through, that's your ego doing its job. So the second way, it creates consistency at all costs. Your ego needs you to be the same person you were yesterday. So when you start acting differently, when you start setting boundaries you never set before, when you start wanting things you never allow yourself to want, when you start showing up in ways that you feel bigger and better about yourself, your ego will whisper this to you. This isn't really you. And it will make you feel like you're a fraud. Now, that feeling is not a sign you're wrong. It's a sign that you are changing for the better. So the third way, it will use your past to predict your future. Ego is built from your memory. So it is constantly pulling from what has happened to tell you what is possible. So you tried this before and it didn't work. Remember the last time you believed in yourself? It will use your history as evidence that your ceiling is fixed. But your past is just data. It is not your destiny. So the fourth way, it attaches to your pain as part of your identity. Now this one is the deepest one. Some of us have been through so much that our struggle has become your identity. Being the woman who overcame, being the woman who survived. And while that story is powerful and is real to you, if it becomes the core of who you are, you will unconsciously recreate that condition that kept that story alive. Because without it, who are you? So how do you actually shift your identity? It starts with a question most people never ask themselves consciously. Who am I deciding to be? Not who have I been, not who people expect me to be. Who am I deciding to be right now on purpose with full awareness? Identity reclamation is not about becoming someone completely different. It's about shedding the layers that were never yours to begin with. And you have to really get down to what actually is true about you. Now, the woman underneath that survival, the woman underneath that performance, the woman underneath the version of you that was built to cope, realize she has been here the whole time. She hasn't gone anywhere. She's just waiting for you to choose her. So there are practical steps to this. Step 1, you have to audit your current identity. Finish these sentences honestly. I am the kind of woman who. I am not the kind of woman who. People like me don't. So what comes up automatically? That's your current identity blueprint. Look at it without judgment. Just see it clearly. And step 2, identify which parts were chosen and which parts were inherited. Now you're going to have to go through what you wrote and ask, did I decide this? Or did someone else decide this for me and I just agreed to it and I just accepted it? Most of what you find out will be inherited. And inherited beliefs can be returned. So step 3, write your chosen identity. Who are you becoming? Write it in the present tense as if it's already true for you. Not, I want to be confident. I am the woman who trusts herself. Not, I'm trying to be disciplined. I am the woman who shows up for herself constantly. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference between what's happening and what you're vividly telling it to happen. Use that. Use that as your power. Now, step 4, you got to act from that identity before you feel it fully. You have to be first. This is the part that a lot of people skip. They wait to feel like the new version before they act like her. But it works the other way around. You act first, the feeling follows. Every time you make a decision from your chosen identity, even a small one, you are literally building a new neural pathways. You are making her more real to you every step you take. So your ego built an identity to keep you safe. And it did its job. But you are not here to just be safe. You are here to be fully alive. fully express, fully yourself, in that version of you. Now you require a new identity, one you build on purpose, one that belongs to the woman you are becoming, not that girl, that little girl who learned how to survive. This hits something deep in you that's important to you. Don't just scroll past that feeling. Don't scroll past it. I want you to sit with it. I want you to get quiet with it. And once you get quiet with it, and then do the audit I walked you through earlier, those 4 questions. That's your homework. Drop what comes up in the comments. I want to know what you find. Subscribe if this is the work you want to keep doing. Share this with a woman who has been living inside of an identity that's too small for her. And I will see you in the next one. Remember, true security and stability come from within, not outside of you. Everything you need is already there. You just have to do the work to access it. If this message moves something in you, subscribe, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and drop a comment below telling me what chain are you ready to break. This is Think and Grow Forever with Toya D. I see you in the next one.